Contact tracing and the SwissCovid App, breaking the chain of transmission. Why is the coronavirus testing and contact tracing so important? Before we start, I have a good news for you. The coronavirus test is now free in Switzerland. The cost will be covered by the federal government. Contact tracing is the process and procedure used to identify people who have been in close contact with persons who have been infected by the coronavirus. It is used to trace chains of infection and prevent new infections. It is important to take note of the following. If you feel sick, get yourself tested immediately, even if you only have mild symptoms. You can find out whether you need to be tested by taking the coronavirus check or by contacting a doctor at www.check.backcoronavirus.ch/screening. Only leave the house to go for your test. Otherwise, please stay at home. And if you test positive for the coronavirus, stay in isolation to avoid contact with other people. The authorities will help you identify those with whom you were in close contact within the last 2 days, before the symptoms began to show. Those people will then be notified of what to do next. They will have to go into quarantine and should also get themselves tested. By so doing, they will avoid being in close contact with other people in order to prevent further infections. Anyone who has to go in quarantine would continue to receive their salary under the rule of income compensation. A person can come out of quarantine 10 days after they were in last contact with the infected person, provided they have not developed any symptoms. Now, what is the SwissCovid App? In addition to the contact tracing carried out by the cantonal authorities, the SwissCovid App, the official federal government app, also helps to break chains of infection. In contrast to cantonal contact tracing, the SwissCovid App can notify people that you do not know personally. The use of the app is voluntary and free of charge. It uses Bluetooth to record those with whom you have been in contact with over the past 48 hours. It is available on Apple Store, Google Play Store. It is important to note that the user privacy is given the highest priority. No data is stored on centralized servers. Now, how does the SwissCovid App work? Let's take, for instance, person A and person B are sitting next to each other on a bench, and person B goes back to the office. Then person A meets other friends for a picnic. The next day, person A has mild coronavirus symptoms and goes for a test. The test comes back positive. Person A then contacts the authorities for a COVID code. The code should then be entered into the app. This means that other app users will receive a notification informing them that they were recently in contact with someone who was tested positive to COVID-19, and they may as well be infected. Those who receive the notification should call the info line, follow the recommendations, and get themselves tested if necessary. Again, the test is 100% free of charge, so please protect those around you and avoid unnecessary contact with others. That being said, we must all continue to comply with the rules on hygiene and social distancing. With a combination of the SwissCovid App, contact tracing, and complying with the rules, we can continue to keep the coronavirus effectively in check. If you have not downloaded the SwissCovid App, please do so now.